So, hello everybody. How are you? How is your day? Notes. I love notes. That's what that is. And my dog might knock the camera over because he's big. Stupid. You're stupid. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about my New Year's resolutions. I know it's not the first of the year. It's like what? The freaking, I don't know. It's a day. It's a different date than the first, for sure. I don't even know. That's okay. But it's still January, so counts, obviously. So I'm hoping to, first of all, news. I'm hoping to post at least every other Saturday because of my schedule. I do one weekend with my dad and one weekend with my mom, and on the weekends that I'm at my mom's house, which is like where I live, technically, it's where like all my stuff is at. If you can't tell. I wanted to do videos when I'm at my mom's house because like I have a better, literally all I have at my dad's house for like a room is my bed and the top shelf of a dresser, or a top shelf of a bookshelf, because I have 3 other siblings living in the same bedroom with me. And that's totally fun. I'm totally cool with that. Anyway, so that's what I'm hoping to get. Also, the weekend after next, which is like every other weekend. So the next time I'm uploading, watch for a true crime episode either with my mom or with my dad. Pretty sure it's going to be with my mom. If you guys, I'm just giving you a warning right now for the next time I upload. If you guys don't like super detailed blood and gore, like this is the roughest case one of the roughest cases I'm probably ever going to talk to you guys about with English. Please do not watch this. I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'm going to save it for my next upload. But if you guys don't like super blood and gory stuff, because the source that I got this from, she does a lot of work and she goes down a lot of different rabbit holes. Like she has a lot of information that I took from, and she gave every last bit of detail about what happened in this case. So if you don't, and I took it, I didn't take it. I guess I took it because I wouldn't have stolen it. That's okay. I'm still gonna credit her because she's absolutely amazing. If you guys don't like that, please do not watch next week. I will give you guys a lighter case. I'm hoping to do it every second video of the month. So like my first video of every month is gonna be anything that I really come up with. If you guys have any suggestions, anything that you guys want, please comment down below and please tell me, because I will put that in my schedule. I've already got every month marked up until I think June with things that I'm going to do. I can probably fit in a video maybe in Dad's weekend, or I can push it out until like July. I can't remember, but it's definitely after school ends, I think, is when I have the next open slot for what I want to do. So like this weekend I'm doing New Year's resolutions because it's still January. It's the second weekend in January, I think. Yeah. And then next weekend I'm doing a true crime case. And the weekend after that I'm going to do a book review. So I'm reading a book right now and I'm trying to finish it very frantically. I'm reading it every free second that I have. It's really good. Anyway, so I'm going to hopefully finish that book in time to give you guys the book review. If not, I will just find an old book, write a review about it, and then hand it to you because it's school and I'm busy. Okay, so I want to start off by saying that I have 3 different resolutions, and they each have like a couple different things that I want to say about them. So my first thing is keeping a schedule. I suck at keeping schedules. It is so difficult for me. I don't know if anybody else can relate about that, but but I have such a difficult time keeping a schedule. Like, I will wake up in the morning, or I will come home at night and be like, oh, well, I'll just do this later, I'll just finish it later. Like, I don't want to do that, or like, I don't like messing up, failing. Like, I'm trying to try new things because I'm not a person that likes to try new things, for sure. But I'm definitely doing that. Like, I have a morning routine now, and I'm trying to get a night routine kind of in the works. It's definitely difficult for me because I have every day of the week for me is different when I come home. Nothing is the same, so I'm trying to work around my different schedules, hopefully, and find a routine that works for me. Every day is going to be different, so like, I'm not going to have a set routine every single day. What is pushing me to do this and to get it right and to do it every single day, 5 days a week, is at the end of 2020, I want to do a night routine and a morning routine, and I want to do a night routine for at my mom's house. I want to do a night routine for at my mom's house, and I want to do a morning and night routine for at my dad's house. Probably both on like the busiest days where I try to get everything done. So it'll probably be at the beginning of the week for my mom's house, and the middle of the week for my dad's house, because all 4 of the kids, because I have a full sibling, a step sibling, and a half sibling, and all 4 of us are at my dad's house on Wednesdays. So probably Thursday morning is when I will do a morning routine, and I will upload it for you guys on a Saturday. I don't honestly know what's going on. I'm ranting. I made notes, and I'm still ranting because I made notes because I didn't want to rant. Anyway, so the next thing, I'm actually doing pretty well. My schedule got mixed up a little bit this week. Mixed up, whatever. This week, I had a couple different things that I changed, or that had to be changed this week. I'm doing pretty well for trying to get around things that are being changed. I'm not really good with change. I dislike change like a lot. Like, I rarely say this, I hate change. I hate it. My room used to not be like this. The only reason that I let it change is because I wanted to change it. Like, when I moved, I haven't always lived. I've grown up in the house that my dad lives in now, and I hate change. So I'm doing really well with the changing of schedules and trying to change myself. Like I said, I want to do, what is it pushing me is doing videos at the end of the year, morning and night routines, and possibly I'll go through my, like, a day in the life, a couple day in the lives of me, of like school and off and summer and whatever else. The next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is water and food. I have been overweight for a long time. I have been a chubby kid since I can remember. I think I find a few pictures of when I was like a kid, like early, like 1st and 2nd grade, early elementary school. I was skinny. Okay, if you guys don't believe in big boned, I'm glad that you have that opinion. I am big boned. Go ask your doctor. It is a real thing. So I will never actually be skinny, but I can definitely be smaller than I am right now. And that's why I'm sitting like this, because I'm very uncomfortable with my body. So I'm really trying my hardest to drink 8 bottles of water a day. I suck at keeping up with water and food. Yesterday, I had my first cheat day of the year. Yes, it's only like, I don't know, the 10th. It's only like the 10th. And I had my first cheat day because I couldn't, in the location that I was at yesterday, I knew that restraining myself this early and trying to change was not going to happen. And I know that's a really awful excuse, but like that's what it is. And I needed to stop making excuses. I'm going to try and drink at least 8 bottles of water a day. I am trying my hardest to at least just eat healthy, you guys. I will definitely be doing, probably towards the end of the year or next year, or whenever I feel like I can do it, I'm going to give you guys tips on being healthy. And my first tip for you guys, if you're like, it's the beginning of the year, do not do a diet. They mess you up later in life, I promise you. I've talked to my mom. She's a PE teacher. She knows literally everything about nutrition. She had to take nutrition classes in college. Like, she knows. And I've watched plenty of YouTube videos, and every YouTube video I've ever watched, they always say, do not do a diet. Just have lifestyle changes. I am just trying to eat healthier, and if it's not the healthiest thing that I'm eating in the day, I only do one serving or one plate or one anything, really. And during, like, school days, I pack small lunches. I eat small breakfasts. What I've heard is eat 3 larger meals a day, but make sure they're healthy. Do not do, like, I don't know, isn't it like 5 or 6 smaller meals a day? Don't do that. And I personally don't have time for that. I want to do something like a what I eat in a day towards the end of the year. Everything I'm doing now, the only thing that is really pushing me to keep up with this is at the end of the year, YouTube videos. Like, I want to do end of the year YouTube videos to show you guys where I'm at and what I'm doing, and like, this is what I've been building up to. This is what you guys have been this is what you guys have been waiting for. Come here, pretty boy. So the last thing that I want to talk about is the biggest thing I've been doing, is the biggest thing that I want to talk to you guys about, because I think it is just so important. I wanted to start this year on the track to finding who I really am, because over the past several years, people have just said, like, oh, well, you like this and you like that, and because, like, that's kind of who I was. And even as I've been changing into, like, another person, I didn't want to change, because, like, I knew that's the labels that people had put on me, and I didn't want to change, and somebody be like, oh, well, I thought you liked this, or, oh, well, you've always liked that, you're just lying. Like, I was afraid, and now I'm kind of done with people just putting labels on me, you're dumb, just putting labels on me. So this year, I'm going to start defining myself. Like I said earlier, I'm going to try new things. At this point, I almost want to fail. Just to be like, oh yeah, well, I'm not good at that. Or, so maybe I like that. Or, I'm not good at it, and I don't really like doing that. So that's not me anymore. Like, there are things now that, I don't like, that I used to like, or that I did that I don't do now, that people still assume or know that I do now, and I don't. I really don't. So it's just kind of like, so honestly, I don't really know who I am at this point. I don't really know all of the things that I like. I know a couple of things. I just lost somebody pretty big in my life, and I'm on the road to recovering and getting better from losing that person. He was a pretty big deal. It's not my dad. But I think I'm not going to limit to finding myself to this year, because I still have all 4 years of high school. I'm a freshman in high school. Yes, I suck. I appreciate your input. But I still have all 4 years of high school and all 9 years of college. I definitely have a hot minute to try and find out what I like and who I am, because I have my entire life to know exactly who I am and what I want in life. And I kind of have an outline of what I want and kind of who I am, but I'm still trying to discover. It's kind of like what I put on my resume. I'm not sure at this point, because I don't know. I'm not going to limit it to this year, because it's finding out who you are as a person is such a big deal. It's it's a huge thing. I'm not just going to be like, yeah, December 31st of 2020, like, I'm going to stop, like, what I've discovered in these 365 days, like, that's it, that's all I am. That's not how that works, and if you think that you can do that, you're wrong. I love you all, but you're wrong. I am just on the road with finding myself. I want to learn how to love myself, because, like, you can't see, through this camera, you can't really honestly see who I am. Like, this is not, the camera doesn't show a lot, and it's not that great, honestly, and I want, what I look like compared to what I look like in the camera is so different. It's bizarre. Like, I've seen people on camera and I'm like, they're amazing, and then I see myself on camera and I'm like, that's not what I look like. That's not really who I am. Like, I look different to you guys than I actually do in real life, and it's just bananas crazy. So loving myself is definitely, like, a big deal. I want to lose all 32 pounds that I want to lose this year, because I am so overweight, but I'm also, like, super tall and big bone, and I'm, like, thick. And I want to be able to love myself. Like, honestly, even if I never lose another pound again, if I still work out and eat healthy and drink lots of water, and I end up, like, losing all of that excess fat that I want to lose, then maybe I'll love myself. I mean, I do. I appreciate who I am and what I know. And, like, I kind of like my body. Like, like I said, we're, like, 20 days into the new year. Like, whatever. It's whatever. It's fine. But, like, I'm so tired of looking at myself every day and being like, you are the most disgusting human being I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, that's what I've been going through for the past few years, and I went through something pretty tragic. This is all just me. Nobody else put me through this. I put myself through this for so many years, this tragic hole, and a little over a year ago, I decided that I was going to pick myself back up, that I was tired of being sad, that I was tired of being, whatever, and I was like, okay, let's go, let's do it. And so I've been on the road to loving myself, to finding out who I am, and I'm really pushing myself to do that this year. It is such a big thing that I really want to do, and that I'm tired of being sad, because being sad is really exhausting. Being mad at people is really exhausting. Being mad at yourself is exhausting. Like, I'm tired of being mentally and physically exhausted because of something that I am putting myself through. I'm really tired of that. And if you guys are always sad, really, and I know what you're going through, I really understand you guys who are just always sad and always mad at people. First of all, if you guys are mad at somebody, forgive them. I swear, pray on it to give him courage, to give you courage to forgive somebody, because this last year I forgave somebody in my life who I have to see almost every single day of my life, and it was like I was always mad at this person all the time because of past mistakes that they had made and mistakes that they had continued to make. And finally one day they were like, I'm going to do my best to be good at what I'm supposed to be good at, to be this family member that I need to be. And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, it's fine, like, I don't really care. And I was like, I don't know why, but I need to forgive this person. Like, things that they had done to me, like, they had mentally messed me up a little bit. And finally one day I was like, I'm gonna forgive them, but I don't have the courage. So I sat and I prayed on it for months, and finally one day this family member and I were sitting in a room by ourselves, and I had told this family member, I was like, I need to talk to you, because I'm kind of upset with just, like, being, and they were like, yeah, cool, we can talk about it. So we were alone one time in a room, and this family member was like, okay, now better than never, like, and so we sat and we talked about it for, like, a good while. And I told this family member that I forgave them, and they were like, yeah, thanks, I appreciate you. And the true reason that I forgave them, I don't think they will ever understand, because the things they did wrong, they didn't think they did wrong. But I forgave this family member for one big thing that had happened between us. And they think, and they know that this is the reason, and they think that's the only reason. That's fine, we can just keep it there, because I'm not lying to them. I'm only telling them, apart, please never do that. Don't do that, that messes you up. And we talked about it, and they kind of like, they're okay, we're okay, we have a sturdy relationship, we started over, like, we good, guys. And it feels really, really good not to be mad at somebody. I don't think you will realize how good it feels to not be mad at somebody, to not be mad at yourself, to look at somebody or look yourself in the mirror and be like, look, we are good, guys, we're great. To forgive yourself for past things that you've done to yourself, to forgive other people of things that they've done. And to be honest, forgiving people is honestly not for their sake, because in a way, I didn't do it for this family member. I did it for me. You forgive people for you. And that's honestly what it says in the Bible, is you're forgiving people because you need it. You need that clear space in your head to be like, yeah, we're good. And even if they don't care, like, you did it for you, and you know that you're good with them and they're good with you, so you do what you gotta do, because it feels good, and you need to tell yourself that you are going to be okay, because you are. It took me so many years to be okay, and I'm still not fully okay, but I'm okay. And it feels so good to not be upset. So if you need that clear space in your head to not be mad or sad anymore, I get it. If you're sad and you can't not be sad, that's totally cool. Like, I'm sorry. I really am. I hope the pain goes away soon. I pray for you. I hope that you will do better, and you will do better. And that's a video for another day. I'm going on a rant that I should do a video for another day, like. So I'm going to stop right there. It's been 20 minutes. I've been ranting about loving yourself and loving myself for a solid 22 minutes and 50 seconds. And I need to stop. I really need to stop. So, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, do whatever you need to do. Please come back. I really like you. I was going to shout somebody out this week, and I forgot. And that's okay. And wait. It's on another sheet of paper. Their name is on another sheet of paper, and I lost it. And that's okay, because we will find their name, and we will shout you out. Actually, I do have somebody that I want to shout out next video for giving me inspiration to the true crime stuff on my channel. So, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do. I really appreciate you. Hope that you have had or are having a wonderful day, life, rest of your year. Bye.